Do you remember that scene from Spider-Man Homecoming where the guy steals the bike from someone and then Spider-Man steals the bike from the guy? Well, I decided to recreate that scene from the movie in Lego, so let's dive right into it. So here's the MOC, and it may not look like much, but it's all about the building techniques. So first off, we have the Spider-Man minifigure and the bike, and as you can see, this is the Spider-Man Homecoming minifigure. And then right next to that, we have a clothes hanger or something like that. And as you can see in this photo, it is actually accurate to the scene. As you can see, I'm taking off the 2x2 tiles, and you can see I used a couple of jumper plates, well, quite a lot, to attach the tiles. And then we have this top section, and then we have our second minifigure, which is the guy who stole the bike, and he has a spider web because Spider-Man webbed him up there, I guess. And then he has some light bluish legs and a sand blue torso. If you made it this far into the video, consider subscribing, as we are so close to 500 subscribers. That would mean a lot to me, and let's continue on to the video. So here we have the sign, and you can see I used some basic 1x2 tiles and some curved tiles in red. I used a couple of 1x4 bricks and 1x3 bricks to build up the back wall of this section, and it creates a simple design. So I assume you already clicked off the video by now, but if you didn't, that's good, so stay here. And remember earlier in the video when I said that this MOC is all about the building techniques? So here's the MOC, and it may not look like much, but it's all about the building techniques. Well, speaking of building techniques, let's get right into it. So here's a quick look at the building techniques, and you can see I used some snot bricks to attach this section of the build to the build, and I used these 1x1 curved slopes for the details on the side, which is accurate to this reference photo, and I used some more snot bricks on the inside. And then you can see there is also some tiles on the bottom, which uses an upside down building technique. You can see I used some brackets and some jumper plates to attach the other part of the build to this part of the build, and I also used some tiles just to smooth it off, and that's about it for this section of the build. And then over here we have this section of the build, which I use some snot bricks, which also holds that one part of the build in place. And then you can see for this curved window, I used a garage door piece, which is really neat, and it uses some 1x2 curved plates with some holes so I can attach it sideways, and I think it's overall a really cool building technique. So that's all for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing, as we are close to 500 subscribers, and leave a comment if you have any comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.